The death of Saul and Jonathan. As I said last week, this is a sad ending to someone who started out to be a great man. It was a heartache to Samuel to see that he didn't turn out. Several things. When they found the body of Saul, they took off his head, hung him on the wall, but they took his armor. They took it back to their own country and put it in the temple of their God. That was their way of giving their God credit for the battle and for the war and for the victory. Interesting that Jonathan died too. Some people I have read that they say, well, Jonathan would have been loyal to David as king. I don't think that's what would happen. Jonathan would have become king, and David would have been loyal to him. For the kingdom to pass from Saul to David, Jonathan had to die. The people would have made him king. The whole nation would have. They respected him. David respected him, and he would have been loyal to him. So David would have gone down as one of his great commanders. No, Jonathan had to die. Jabesh Gilead. Jabesh Gilead was this city that at the beginning of Saul's reign as king, he went and rescued that city. If anything, that's the great part of this story. This city was so loyal. They hadn't forgotten. They went and got the body, brought him back at great danger. Later on, years later on, David goes there, having respect the people, took the bodies of Jonathan and his two brothers and Saul, and took them down and buried them in the family grave in respect. And so that's, of all of the things here, this is the part that someone said, well, which one did kill Saul? Did he kill himself, or did that soldier kill him? Well, I believe that Saul killed himself. It said he did. The armor bearer saw that he was dead. But he was an Amalekite. It'd have been interesting if that's really who did kill him, because Saul was told to eliminate that people group. It'd been ironic, since he didn't do it, that it was one of those people that killed him. Anyway, David wouldn't hear of anyone confessing to killing God's anointed. Remember, he was God's anointed. He had to definitely make a point here. That's not right. Well, trust you'll come back next week and make it a habit of, after you watch the story, to come here and visit with me, and let's talk about some of the insights into these great stories.